How would I describe my compositional process? I find that ideas usually come to me pretty quickly once I have set in my mind that I'm going to compose something. Sometimes it's like I won't sit down and start right away. Someone says they want something, or I decide I'm going to set a poem, and I may just let that simmer, and then I may wake up in the morning and I have an idea, and then I'll work on it from there. But a lot of times the first draft happens pretty quickly. I like to get into a flow, and I like to sort of get lost in whatever the world of a particular piece is. And it doesn't mean I can always finish everything in one sitting. Yeah, I don't know that there's a set process other than that. Once I have an idea, I mean, there are places of struggle, where I'll have to really think, go back, okay, how can I, but, so it's not like Mozart, the legend of Mozart, that, it just gets dictated onto the page. As if from God. But I do think that there are some things where it really does feel like that channeling comes from above. I just feel like something's been given to me, and other times not as much. But yeah, the initial idea, it's almost like a philosophical thing that I'm trying to accomplish, especially if there are words, but even if there aren't, there's just yeah, some deep-rooted idea that, will give me a theme or a motive, and then once I have a couple of those, then I can find ways to work them, rework them, bring them back, and, just explore them. My audience, performers' audiences, I mean, I would hope, my audience is a diverse audience. I mean, I'm not trying to, I'm not saying I'll never write something that's really difficult in the sense of challenging to the listener, because I skew a little bit more towards something that seems more tonal. I've typically, yeah, it's not always, sometimes, I can get quite dissonant, but I don't think it's like experimental, really, although I am conceiving of writing a piece that is more experimental, because I guess I don't want to be in a particular box. It's just because of an idea that I'm trying to explore. The performer, I have tended to write things that are kind of hard, especially for the pianist. I'm trying to explore both ends of the spectrum, because I would like, I don't want it to be just, okay, can you find a virtuoso pianist? Well, you can do my songs. I mean, they're not all like that, but I tend to skew towards things that are a little bit harder for the piano. And I often write for piano, but I have done some things for string quartet. I'm learning. I mean, as far as, again, I just started thinking of myself as a composer not that long ago. So I've collaborated with every instrument in the orchestra, from marimba to piccolo to, I think, even something for timpani and piano or something. But I can't say I'm intimately acquainted with writing for everything. So, I'm learning as far as performers to meet, the trumpet player halfway, in the sense of not doing things that are crazy. And so, yeah, I guess that's what I would say, is that they tend to be a little bit harder, but, not all of them. And I'm working towards the idea of making things more accessible to a younger performer as well.